Hello everyone, my name is Amara Ruiz Sandoval, and in this video, I will explain some of the ethical paradigms that are arising as a consequence of the increasing advancements in artificial intelligence. So let's start by defining what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, also known as AI, is a branch of computer science concerned with building smart machines capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. In other words, it's the quest to build machines that can reason, learn, and act intelligently. But advancements in machine learning and deep learning are creating a paradigm shift in virtually every sector of the tech industry. And to understand what I meant by this paradigm or ethical dilemma, we must take a look at some of the concepts of ethics. So, what ethics does for us is that it aims to create rules that benefit society or brings good to the group. And since good is a very broad concept, we can decompose it into the universal things we consider good, such as health, longevity, pleasure, productivity, and security. And probably you can come up with some other more things like happiness, but I consider these the most important ones. So now, after understanding that, let's see why people are having different views about this subject. First, it is important to note that if you own a smart device, you have probably enjoyed some of the benefits that AI brings to us. For example, whether if you have used Siri, Google, Alexa or Cortana, then you use artificial intelligence to be more productive. So we have the virtual assistants that make it possible to send messages, set alarms, play music, and many other things just by using our voice command. Another very useful tool that most people use is the text prediction systems, which predict what we are going to type and provide suggestions to correct our spelling mistakes. And of course, this is another tool to increase our productivity. Lastly, we have music services that use AI to track your listening habits. They use the information to suggest other songs you might like to hear. As an example, we have Spotify, where it offers suggestions for discoveries, new releases, and old favorites based on your listening habits. So those are some of the examples where we directly interact with AI, but there are some other fields that are also benefited. For example, thanks to machine learning, which is a branch of artificial intelligence, there has been some progress in medical diagnosis and the development of drugs. This is possible as machines usually decrease the human error and the results are more accurate. Also, it is used in the current project of creating the self-driving cars, and there's many other examples I can mention, but overall, AI can be employed to carry out dangerous tasks which may cause injury to the human involved in that. So then, we can say that artificial intelligence increases our productivity, pleasure, and in some way our health and longevity. But despite all those benefits, some other people and even researchers are concerned with the new problems we are facing with the advances in this field. One of them is the wake of the deepfake videos. Deepfake videos are the product of artificial intelligence or machine learning applications that merge, combine, replace and superimpose images and video clips into a video, creating a fake video that appears authentic. The main issue with deepfake videos is that anyone can produce explicit content without the consent of those involved. And here we have an example of a very popular video where it was possible to swap Nicolas Cage's face into a girl's body, which I find very impressive and very interesting, but what's most alarming about this is the fact that the technology that creates these videos is designed to continuously improve its performance. Specifically, the algorithm that creates the fake videos learns and improves the videos by continuing to mimic the individual's facial expressions, gestures, voice and variations, making them more and more realistic. Moreover, when starting with sufficient video and audio of a person, the algorithm can not only create the fake video, but can also make the person say things they have not actually said, which as consequence erodes trust in video evidence and adversely affect its probative value in court. This might sound really bad, but I think it's important to remember that most of us had had some other good experiences with this. I'm sure many people is familiar with the effect provided by the social platform Snapchat, which is able to swap two persons' faces and can produce very fun outcomes. Or the technology used by the Hollywood's big-budget movies, known as computer-generated imaginary, which does the same thing as the technology used in the deepfake videos. For example, in the movie The Gemini Man, they used artificial intelligence and machine learning to create a younger version of Will Smith, and as you can see, even him was very surprised of how this technology can change the future.
Like that's crazy. Like 10 years from now, there will be court cases where people are like, I swear to God, that's not me.
And we also have two other examples, like the movie Avatar and the game The Last of Us, where with the use of this tool, it was possible to create new characters and end with a beautiful result. So, I guess it's clear why some people might feel fear or excitement towards artificial intelligence. Since as seen in the deepfake videos, although we still have pleasure and happiness, we are considerably decreasing our security. And I guess that's why we have all different views, because it's just a result of which good we value the most. Lastly, I think it's important to remember that we're just starting to experiment in this field, and probably new good things and not problems will appear in the future. But for now, the best we can do is to protect our information. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you next time.